Hello, everybody. We're back, and we're here for round two. My opponent has won the die roll, Lucky Dog, and if I recall correctly, we have yet to play first, but we'll see what happens here. While I have your attention as you wait for my opponent to play, uh, I am MiniMark, and this is a Theros 8-4. The draft and stuff is just a little bit farther down the line, so, you can look at that stuff if you want to. And this is a YouTube channel I'm starting. I tried starting it back a little while ago. I talked about that a couple minutes ago in the last draft, or in the last round. But right now what I'm trying to do is, restart it. Things got a little hectic in life, and Magic took away Pauper as a daily event, which is what I was going to base most of my content on. But now I'm just with I'm going to do drafts, some Pauper still. If, I get into a premiere event and time works and have the house to myself and I can do it in this quiet time, I'll do that. But, other games I'll be playing on here are things like maybe some Dota, maybe the occasional XCOM if I'm feeling a little bit frisky, or, other games. Because, I like a variety of games. And as I said in the draft video, I am not keeping a hand that doesn't have black mana, because if I don't have black mana, I can't do anything. But I proved myself wrong. I can play a Voyaging Satyr on turn 2. And I'm on the draw, and literally a third of my deck right now is swamps. A third. And we have the most powerful card in my deck, and a way to fix more if we do hit that third land on time. Fingers crossed, knocking on wood and all of that. But yeah, but for now, let's play some Magic. That was a bad draw. Alright, just swamp off the top and everything is golden. And you guys doubted me. I'm sure many of you were screaming at your computer, Mark, the odds are 1/3 that you'll draw over the course of 3 turns. That's not 100%, but you know what I said? I said a third plus a third plus a third is 1. And that's 100% if you times it by 100%. So you know what? That's why I did it. Math. Oh, good, we're playing against Bant, who played a favorite Hoplite on turn 3 after not playing anything else. Seems decent? Ooh. I could decide to get tricky here and play just the Blood Toll Harpy out, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just play out the Read the Bones. Because I know I have some acceleration with like the Voyaging Satyr and stuff, but things happen and stuff. What do I want with this hand here? Sorry, I have to answer the door. My dog is calling and wants to come inside. For those of you who look at the date and know how weather patterns work, polar vortex, isn't it great? Everyone's freezing. Anyways, so the way that this works is I think I'm gonna take definitely the forest. Do I want the Flesh Mad Steed? I don't think so. I'm probably going to be curving out for a while, so I think I just want to put that on the bottom and draw 2 cards. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll pass. So next turn, I can play out... Probably just play out the Blood Toll Harpy. And then the turn after that I can... Cavern Lampad or Grey Merchant or any assortment of things. Yeah, if you want to come in, go for it. I need double black. I have no issue letting you hit me for 1. Remember I said that time about those things? Yeah, let's make that happen. I think because I have this, we'll change the plans. I'll play out the Grey Merchant because it can actually block this stuff. I don't know how this works, so I have to do this first before I can start casting. Because the interface is weird about it, but let's just play him out for minimal value. Drain you for 2, sir. Go ahead. Jeez, Bant Heroic. If the deck is as good as it can be, it can do some pretty stupid things. But the fact he just played a Stessa Griffin makes me think it's not as good as I thought it was going to be. Ooh. I think I'm going to play Ashiok Blood Toll Harpy. That way it forces him to deal with Ashiok, which gives me more time to get going and eventually get Overlord online, while at the same time develops my board and gets out more black mana sources for the Overlord. So I think I'm just going to do that. So I do that. I do that. And then Exile, sir. Oh, cool. Those are... Oh my god. That is awesome. How does this read? Put creature with converted mana cost X. Okay, so it's not you pay X to cast as if you were casting it. The graveyards are empty currently, so it doesn't matter. But hey, I can scry 2 for free off of Ashiok if I want to. But for now, I think I'm just going to pass the turn, and we'll see what happens. I'm fine probably trading off Griffin for Harpy. If he attacks with everything on Ashiok, I'll probably just block, like... it looks like he's tapping first, which is always good. Come on, just play something. Oh, God. Okay, well... Huh. Looks like I'm going to sip a Hemlock next turn then instead. Blocking doesn't save Ashiok, so... Well, Ashiok saved me 6 life. Lost but not forgotten, Ashiok. She'll probably be forgotten. Okay, so I think I'm just going to sip a Hemlock, the Griffin, just get everybody on my level. And then next turn I can abort Overlord. Actually, or I play out the Overlord, let him attack. When he attacks, I just block with the Overlord, and then the next turn, rescue. I told you this guy. I told you guys. You were like, hey, this guy's a fool. He doesn't know things. Well, guess who's wrong now? Me, probably. I'm probably gonna some stupid things that happen. I'm gonna not be able to do what I want, but hey, it still kills the Griffin. I still have up a sip of Hemlock for when I need it. I got a billion Harpies. I mean, at this point, it feels good. I don't know if I'm actually gonna win the game, but just looking at the board state and everything, it just warm fuzzies everywhere. All right, you gonna come at me, bro? He's coming at me. And oh, he can give it +2/+2. So I think I'll just double block it. If he wants to use up all of his mana to kill both of these things, then that's fine. Actually, I'll use 2 of the Harpies because I think this one's better to have. I probably should have blocked with all the Harpies. That way, if he has like a trick or something, whatever. I did it. Happened. Let's. I mean, this way, if he wants to spend all of his mana doing his thing, then he gets to plow through all my guys. But then next turn, I'll just, EOT this, right? At the beginning of your next upkeep. Yeah, so I'll just end of turn on him, just rescue from the underworld. It seems like a good thing to do. This is just him pumping, right? Yeah. I don't have anything else. Don't have anything else. Good boy. All right, kill my stuff. That's fine. This costs 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 3 mana available, which is 1 less than this. That's 4, yeah. All right. I think I'm just gonna attack with the Blood Toll Harpy here. Just get in some damage. Leave back a bunch of guys so I can like double block the Fortune Hunter or whatever. And the next turn I'll just rescue from the underworld back Overlord, and hopefully that'll be all that I need to do to win the game. All right. All right. Don't have a counterspell. Don't have a counterspell. Don't have it. Don't have it. Or a way to exile cards from a graveyard. Don't have it. He's thinking. What is he thinking about? Is he trying to figure out how sick this combo is? Yeah, that's what he was thinking. He's trying to figure out how insane that is. I'll give you a hint. Very. Boom! Alright, well... Alright, well, if nothing else, this video should be popular amongst my friends for being just absolutely silly. I think he's just dead this turn, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, he's just dead here. Unless he has a way of dealing with a bunch of flyers, but I don't think I care. You're living the dream right now. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh man, this is indeed living the dream, folks. This is why you draft very silly cards, so that you can win off of said very silly cards. All right, and that should be game one, folks. Unless he has a counterspell, in which case I'll wait a turn and then kill him, I think. Oh man, living the dream. All right, so now for sideboarding decisions. Let's see what we have out there. He did have a couple flyers. Well, he had a flyer. I don't think that's enough to bring in the Shredding Winds. He wasn't playing black, so our Dark Betrayal stays on the sidelines. He wasn't super aggressive. I think I'm just gonna run it back. I don't really think I can improve on this deck because did you just see that play? Did you just see that play? That was insane. Remember that time I used that terrible logic last game and it totally worked out? Same terrible logic. If I draw a swamp, I can cast literally everything in my deck. So I'm going to rely on that. The drawing the swamp thing. Oh, good. Battle-Wise Hoplite. A turn 2 Battle-Wise Hoplite has never gone well for anyone. Let's just be real. I mean, look at this card. What does it do? Everything? Yeah. That's too much. You get confused. You bump your head. You don't know what's up, what's down. You just lose the game. I feel like I'm taking 2 here at least. Well, in good news, in all seriousness, playing the Battle-Wise Hoplite and then not having an immediate follow-up is good for me. Because it makes me feel like I'm not just strictly like about to die here. I think I'm going to route the Steed because I'd rather him like you know what, I'll just read. I don't think it's drawing 2 cards and scrying and stuff like that is never bad. I think I have enough land. But I definitely want another Gary. Oh, cool, and hit down the swamp, so I'm no longer reliant on the Voyaging Satyr. Alright, so next turn, I'm probably just going to Steed. Depending on what I draw. Like, if I draw a 3-drop, I'll Steed and play the 3-drop like a Bloodtoll Harpy or something like that. If not, I'll probably just play the Grey Merchant. Who am I kidding? Sylvan Caryatid? Sure. You get mana. Oh, look, a rescue from the underworld. And I have 2 Grey Merchants. Well, I think that just made the decision for me. Whoops, gotta do it like this. Doop, 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 doop. Gary. Drawing you for 2. Next turn. No, my hopes, they've been stymied. Oh, remember that time I said this card doesn't always work? Well, sometimes it does. Great. Little does he know he's played into my trap. And I'm just going to continue taking 2, I guess. Just infinite taking 2s. Oh, and he has the Griffin? That's fine. Alright. Now I can pay for your stymied hopes. Also, good to know for next game, so I don't run into it. And I'm just going to pass the turn. Next turn I can go Flesh Mad Steed and leave up Rescue. I hope he's not playing two Stymied Hopes, but you never know. I've seen people do weirder. What do you got for all this mana? Nemesis Immortals. Well, I mean, that's fine. Yeah. I think I'm just going to play the Flesh Mad Steed and pass. Hope I don't just die here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to block the Nemesis Immortals with the Grey Merchant, and then sack it before combat damage. That way I get full value. Yeah, there's no way he's not attacking with the Nemesis Immortals. So once I get priority, what's he doing? Oh, he's just pumping that. Alright, we'll untap that. We'll get that back, we'll sack that. This drains him for 10. But we do take 5 here. This game's going to be close. I think I have to top deck something really good here. Like an Abhorrent Overlord or something along those lines. If I don't, then I'm just probably going to lose. Because he's just going to be able to hit me for 5 in the air every turn. And I can't attack him because he has the Caryatid, the Omen Speaker, and if he really needs to, he has the Hoplite. Well, Flesh Mad Seed's definitely getting under the bus next turn. That's clear. So drain for 5, drain for another 5, just draw blank. Pass the turn. I really just have to hope that he just draws blanks for a little bit here. Because like I'm just going to be dead in a couple turns to that. I don't want him putting like an Emissary on it or something. What I really need is I need a Sip of Hemlock, because that would do 2 damage to him and also let me like attack next turn. Because like if he attacks with these two, then I can do that and I can just attack him, leaving back just some chumper. But we'll see what he does here. One time. Oh. Was he just gonna do this and just attack, or what is he doing? Well, he went to combat. Griffin. Not attacking with the Nemesis? I don't have any way of dealing with the Griffin. That's definitely target number 1 for me to kill, if I get anything that can kill that. And a Vaporkin? Jeez. This guy. And I'm just ripping land for days. Bob Ross in it. Well, I have another turn. Just one, but... And then I have to rip, like, multiple... Then I have to start, like, top decking like a champion for a couple turns. Man, this worked so well, and then just... 11 lands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spells? Well, that's how Magic works sometimes. It's one of the reasons why we love playing the game, because it gives you the opportunity to win, even if you're not ahead or supposed to necessarily. Which is, I think, one of the more beautiful parts of the game, but at the same time, it's annoying. Yeah, I'll just F6. I'll let him do it. Maybe he'll outthink himself here and not kill me with his multiple things that can do that. Yeah, that'll do it. All right, so that's just an issue of drawing poorly, I think. Shredding Winds does look a little bit better against his deck now that I see like some more cards in it, and Flesh Mad Seed looks worse. So I'll bring that in because he looks like he wants to just kind of Megatron something with evasion, and I'm not willing to let him do that. All right, this is a good hand. Turn 3, Ashiok or Fellhide Minotaur, depending on what the board looks like. If he plays like a 2/2 for 2 or something like that, then I'm definitely not going to play Ashiok out to it because it just, dies. All right, well, we got both of these, which is always good. All right, and he has, oh, jeez. I don't have anything to kill it with. So this is probably just going to win him the game. I mean, I don't have anything in hand. So I really can't deal with this at all. In knowing what his deck is, it's probably just going to kill me. I think I might just have to just play out the Minotaur and just start racing him because I can gain a bunch of life here and here in a couple turns. Probably just run that out next turn. Yeah, and then I can always play Ashiok as like hey, look at me, I'm totally important. But maybe this guy will be too smart for that play. We'll see. But yeah, he's definitely knows how good that card is because he just doesn't seem to care. But we're gonna hit Gary's on curve, so that's good. Um, all right, he's just gonna keep attacking. I'm gonna keep not blocking. Oh God. Ugh. All right. Jeez. Next turn he can monstrous it if he hits a land, and I have no reason to believe he isn't gonna hit a land. He didn't play another 2-drop or a 3-drop or anything. So he either has 5 things that are 4 mana cost or bigger in his hand, or he has at least 1 land. My side I'm leaning on. So I think I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna attack with the land pad. I'll leave this back. And as much as I would love to get something going here, I think I just have to play out the Gray Merchant and just start draining him for massive amounts of life. And if he doesn't hit a land drop, I can always block with the Gray Merchant and the Fellhide Minotaur. But yeah, he hit his land. So he's just going to start hitting me for 4 every turn, and I have to do something about it, basically. I don't think he has a pump spell. I think he'd rather just Fleece Main Lion. Because if he taps any amount of mana for a pump spell right now, instead of putting it into the Fleece Main Lion, then it can end poorly for him. If I hit anything there, I can hit for 6 and then just have him dead next turn. I'll play out Ashiok as a... Wait, no, is he dead this turn? He's dead right now. I can just attack him with everything and kill him. Let's do that. Let's do the plan where he just dies. How does that sound, everyone? Good? Okay, cool. Let's just kill him. Do you have any way of gaining life? Do you have any way of gaining life, sir? Any way of dealing with this about to happen? Please say no. Last breath. Well, I mean, we still hit him for 4, so he still goes to 2, which means this is now lethal next turn. And that gives him, what, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has to do 23 damage this turn. or kill Cavern Lampad, and then we can just play Shipwreck Singer, make something attack the turn after. Man, I was I was really worried there, but luckily my deck was just like, oh hey, you played me correctly, which is good because I have an aggro background. I love playing aggro decks, and I played this deck on the aggro side. I said, well, I have life gain coming down the pipe. I can take some hits, and I'll just deal some damage out myself, and it worked out. So hey, sometimes you win because you do that. Other times you don't. But hey, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the finals of an 8-4. God, I'm good.